Okay, it looks like we are set up and ready to go. So, welcome everybody to another stream of Donkey Kong Country Returns. This should be, crossing our fingers, our last stream for this game. Today we're going to be going through all of the 3DS levels and the Golden Temple. And this will be just kind of a last hurrah, we did it for the base game type stream. So maybe a little bit more fun. Well, I mean, all of these have been fun for me, but a little less, maybe a little less serious. I don't know if I'm going to actually go for all of the puzzle pieces. I have yet to decide that. But yes, this is going to be the last stream for this game, and it's been a very, very fun one. The experience playing this, I have to say, is much better after you've played the first 3 Donkey Kongs for the Super Nintendo. Because there's a lot of stuff in here that were just callbacks or things that were in some of the other games that I didn't know about or I didn't appreciate as much because I hadn't played them. This was my first Donkey Kong game that I played. So there was a lot of stuff in here that I didn't know about. A lot of stuff that I actually wish was in this game that we didn't get, like the different animal types, playing as those. I don't know. It's just there's things that leave me wanting now for this game, and same thing with Tropical Freeze that I wish that were included from past games, but of course we did not get those. At least we have not gotten those yet. If there are future Donkey Kong Country games, I would assume that we'll be getting I would assume that we'll be getting some type of Donkey Kong Country game in the next few years. It seems like they're kind of bringing Donkey Kong a little bit back into the light, because we hadn't had a new Donkey Kong game since Tropical Freeze, really. And then they brought out Bonanza, and this whole redesign of Donkey Kong, and there's the new Donkey Kong map in Mario Kart World, and I feel like there's just been a lot more Donkey Kong stuff happening that in future games that are hopefully coming soon, I really, really am hoping for the animal companions again, like bringing back the elephant and the spider in particular. I loved the spider, and just different mechanics like that, different allies in those games, I think would be very, very fun. But without any further ado, let us get into it now. The Golden Temple. Here we go. Now, this is a place where there are some actually there are some pretty interesting differences between Wii and 3DS, because you'll see kind of what happens here. This is the same. Also, they need to fix these cutscenes. I like them because they bring me back to the original game, but Donkey Kong's texture changes a lot between the cutscenes, and I don't love that. But here we are, we've found the drugs that Cranky was talking about. The golden banana. Okay, so now I can talk about it. in the first version of this game, in the Wii version of this game, this World 9 didn't exist. This is all 3DS content, except for the last level. You see the fruit, the bananas and the strawberry. That was Wii. So what happened originally is you went into the Golden Temple, you just went into that level. It teleported you there, and that was it. But we have these new levels now that we get to play, and I played through them a couple of times, and they are very welcome additions, I would say. They're very fun, and I like the concept of bringing you back to the previous worlds. Like there's one for each, which is really nice, and it just gives you, because you had the Kong levels, and those were challenging, but it gives you another kind of challenging level based this time upon the actual worlds. And I think that it's a really cool idea. That being said, I don't remember everything about these levels, so I don't remember where all of the puzzle pieces are. Which means I probably should take a bit more of a look around some places and make sure I'm not missing anything. Apparently that's going to come across a little further. Okay, bye Dixie Kong. Yes, you could probably tell already that I am not as familiar with these levels as the original ones. I also hate that thing. Oh, and as I said before, we will be using Dixie Kong for all of these levels, because, like these levels, she was added at the same time to make a more... Wait, no, she wasn't added at the same time as these levels. These levels were originally in the HD version. She was added with graphical enhancements in modern mode. I apologize. Either way, though, it's something that is new to the game that wasn't in the Wii version, which is why we're using her, because it feels like the right place to do it. So we will be ending... We'll actually... Okay. We'll end the game with Diddy Kong, because the original Golden Banana level thing, I don't know what you want to call it, but that original level was in the Wii version, which was Diddy Kong. So that one we will probably be playing with Diddy, as it's the level that he was originally in. But the rest of these we will be playing as our good friend Dixie Kong. As long as I don't kill her multiple times. Okay, I needed him. That's fine. Honestly, I will say there's a part of me that doesn't even want to get all the puzzle pieces in this 3DS run, just because I've already done it in my other game that I actually deleted so that I could make room for this one. But I don't know, the puzzle pieces just don't seem as important in these levels. I may still go for them, because it does make each level harder, to get to all of the things. Otherwise, you kind of just run through, and it's a pretty easy experience. Yeah, I think I'll try to get all the puzzle pieces. Why not? Which means we'll probably be playing this level again, because I know that I've already missed at least one. Oh, I needed that. That's my saving grace right there. Haha. This is why we use Dixie Kong. Because she is significantly better than Diddy Kong in almost every way. Except I don't like her hat as much. That's about it. The Nintendo ball cap is just very iconic. Although they changed it. They changed Diddy Kong's design. Oh, that was just not worth it, was it? Maybe these ones are going to be worth it? Yes, those ones were in fact worth it because we got a puzzle piece out of it. I jumped into that. See, again, the nice thing about this is we can kind of just go because we know that we got most of the puzzle pieces. Although I forget where some of the rest of these are. I jumped! Ah, go! Yep, I was missing the one. Unfortunate. But hey, now we have Dixie Kong to start the thing, which we got her pretty soon after the fact, but, you know. Alright, let's do it again. Time to retry. So I just need that one puzzle piece, and then I'm good. I really hope the puzzle piece is where I think it is. Otherwise, this is going to be a slightly annoying little thing that happens. I realize now that I probably had a second chance at getting up there, and now I'm sad. Hello, Waddles! How are you doing this fine evening? I hope you're as excited as I am to be finishing out this game here. I will say, with the completion, wait, you're finishing tonight, right? Yes, I am. At least that's the goal. We just finished with this level. I mean, I guess we haven't finished with it yet, but we are very close. We just got the last puzzle piece for it. Oh, no. Shush. I don't want to... Apparently I said something to activate my, my Apple Assistant. But yes, I'm finishing tonight, so we'll be doing that. Gushing Geysers are up next, and then I can't decide if I want to start Tropical Freeze tonight or not. I'm kind of leaning towards no. So if I get done with this in an hour, I don't know what the last hour is going to be. It's possible that I start up like a Mario Kart room or something. That could be kind of fun. I don't know. I will figure it out at some point. Yeah, that's kind of what I think. New game, new stream, different day, because we started on... We would start it on Thursday. I think that's probably what's best. And then, like I said, I would probably end... So I would end this stream regardless after I finish the game. But then we may just start a new one as kind of a celebration or a celebratory hangout stream. That would be... I kind of want to do Mario Kart and just give people the code to a room and they just join in when they want, play some races. That could be kind of fun, right? I feel like I'm missing stuff. How many puzzle pieces do I have? 1 out of 7 puzzle pieces. I have a feeling that I'm gonna need this. I was right. I would probably ping the Reckless Reds. We don't have a... Do we have a scrim tonight? At like 8-ish? I don't think so. I know we were gonna have one at like 7, but we didn't get enough people for it. Yeah, we don't have enough peeps. Yeah, I would probably ping. Okay, there's definitely a way to get in there. Ah, this one. You know what, let's get the banana coin there, even though we don't need it. Another little extra challenge to the level. Oh, Dixie Kong! You were supposed to be my saving grace there. Heh, dead shark. It feels like there's something in there, but I can't enter the rock. We're gonna say that there's nothing in there. Yes, these are the 3DS levels. So basically this whole world now is the 3DS content, except for the last level that we'll do tonight is still a Wii. It started on the Wii, but the rest of these tonight, which is why we're using Dixie Kong, because she started, or she's a new addition, and to me the 3DS levels are also a new addition to the game, which makes me want to just use all of the new stuff because it sounds fun. So that's what we're doing tonight. But yes, and here's what I'll say about the 3DS levels. They're actually really fun. And I kind of wish that we got them in Wii, and it's nice to have them now on the TV, because the 3DS, of course, was just a handheld. So to have these levels be represented now in a higher graphical capacity, and something that's, you know, on a console, on a TV, that it's a little more comfortable to play it. It's just a very nice addition. And I very much enjoy this. Here's what I'll say, however, about the 3DS levels. I wish there was a option. Like, there's original mode and there's modern mode that they made for this game. That modern mode has a few kind of safeguards to kind of help you through, and then modern mode is the safeguards, and then original mode is the original game, but it's the original 3DS game. And I wish there was an option to, like, play the original Wii game with just Diddy Kong and, like, mess around with some of the settings a little bit. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of nice, but I'm also extremely happy with the game that we do have. To me, this is like the definitive Donkey Kong game. Tropical Freeze technically, I think, takes the cake for that, because it has Dixie Kong is playable, Cranky, Diddy, Funky, all of the good Kongs, except there's no Nintendo 64 Kongs that you can play as, except, you know, Donkey and Diddy, but they're kind of just mainstays of the game. But it's Donkey Kong Country at its finest. It's like it's the original Kong Island kind of concept. It's not the tropical freeze stuff where you kind of go to the different islands and everything. And I don't know, it's just there's something about this game that feels more Donkey Kong-like than Tropical Freeze, in my opinion. But again, that's just me. I know a lot of people love Tropical Freeze, and I am one of those people. I have a ton of fun playing through that one. It is more difficult than this game, which I'm very happy about. The only thing this and Tropical Freeze are missing is cable. I would agree. That's actually something that I wish that they would add. Is some kind of K-Rool cameo, or just a Kremling cameo in general. I think that would be very, very cool. But I also am kind of hoping that they're saving those for an upcoming game. Specifically, an upcoming 2D Donkey Kong game. Because the last one we got was Tropical Freeze. And again, it was a very good game. But it's missing some of those chief characters. There, we got it. Okay. Alright, we gotta book it. Now this is a fun level. It's got our Muncher Marathon music. We've got the walls closing in on us. Wait, we have all the puzzle pieces. Ah, I messed that up. But yeah, that level, really fun. It's got some unexpected stuff in it. Like the first time I played that level and the wall started coming towards me, I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? This level though, I wish they had it in the original Wii version. It is such a good level to represent the caves. Nice, no Kong letters to worry about. Yeah, I would agree, because like I can just get the puzzle pieces, die, and then I can keep the puzzle pieces. Whereas the Kong letters, it's like you have to get all of them in one go. Nothing over there? I always feel like I'm missing stuff in this area. Again, I like going fast, but at the same time, I don't like it because I always feel like it's like, oh, there's something that I missed. There's something that's not right. Didn't miss that, though. forget this is one of the easy ones. Feel the same way when you play platformers? Yeah. Honestly, it's probably just a universal experience. Because like the Mario side scroller, like automatic side scroller or whatever, where you can't go back. I'm always like, let me please go back, because I feel like I'm missing something. And usually I am, which is the bigger problem here. It's not the fact that I just feel like I'm missing something, it's that usually I am, and I just don't know it. Ah, I was close. Must find all the collectibles, gotta catch them all. Okay, that's another thing. I have never played a Pokemon game, and I feel like I need to. Like, I feel like that's just an experience that I have to have, and I'm a little sad that I never did. But I don't know which Pokemon to start with. Like, do I start at the beginning and just play the first game? Oh my god, I hate this section. Do I start at the first game? Is there a best one that I should try out first? I don't know any of this, because again, I've never played one. I played Fossil Fighters. That's about the closest I've come to playing a Pokemon game, and from what I understand, they're similar, but they are also very, very different. So, at some point, I'm going to have to play it. I know it was a huge deal in the 90s. I keep jumping too early. But yeah, it was a huge deal in the 90s. Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch would be a good start. Are those like actual Switch games, or are those the old like classics games? The GBA ones. Okay. So what was the first Pokemon game? What system did that come out on? Oh, I made it. I made it. Also, do I have sound on my... because I'm not hearing these chats come in. It's probably going to make me deaf now. Red and blue on the Game Boy. Okay. So is... Wait, so is Fire Red and Leaf Green one game, or are those two different games? I missed. Two different ones? Okay. Alright, I'll have to try those at some point. Because I know a lot of people love them. And I do want to understand a little bit about Pokemon, like the different types and how the game works. Because basically, I know like Pikachu and Jigglypuff. I know the Smash Fighters. But beyond that, not really much is known by me. All are two versions except for the Legends games. Okay. I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. Like, there's fire... So, like Pokemon Red and Blue, right? So you mentioned that one. Is that two games, like, wrapped into one? Or are they just, is it one game that's just Pokemon Red and Blue? They're essentially the same game. That kind of clears it up? Maybe? I don't know. I guess I'll figure out what you mean when I get into that at some point. Each version has a handful of exclusive Pokemon. Okay. So wait, in a Pokemon game, you can't find all of the Pokemon in one thing? Like, you can't just catch them all? Okay. Interesting. Now let's just do this. I want to find Dixie Kong. In Leaf Green you can catch Slowpoke but not Psyduck. Okay. Interesting. So that forces you almost to change up your teams a bit? Like, okay, so is Psyduck like a legendary, like really good Pokemon or something, and then in the other game Slowpoke is like the best Pokemon? How does that work? It wasn't worth it to get that. It was not worth it to go back for that thing. Guess I don't need to go up there again. Well, yeah, okay, so I get that portion of it, that you would find them in different areas, but like, are they both as good as the other one? So like, how do I want to phrase this? Because like, okay, so in Fossil Fighters, at the end of the game, you get, like, Freegie and Igno, and they're, like, the best Vivasaurs that you can get, right? But they're not exclusive. So, my question is, because those are the exclusive Pokemon in the respective games, is it the best Pokemon in that game? Or is it just, like, they're here, but they're not really that helpful? I wish I could read faster. Okay. It's like this because money. Okay. And you're supposed to trade with friends. Version exclusives are supposed to be equivalent, so you basically just need to pick which ones you want. Gotcha. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Three out of 7? I feel like I'm missing stuff. Okay, there's bananas up there. I need 2 more. My question is, where are they? Ah! I died. W sunset? Yeah, the sunset is nice in this level, I will say. The thing I like about this level the most, though, is that. It's just the beat that lines up with the music. Like, it's such a just simple but very neat addition, especially because in Donkey Kong games, the music is such a big part of the game. That's always been a thing with Donkey Kong, which is one of the reasons I love it so much. And it's very cool to hear it like this. Nothing over here? Ha, I made it. Okay. I'm missing one. Nothing over here? I don't know where that is. I'm going to be completely honest here. I know I'm missing one. I mean, it says it right there. I'm not going to say the numbers, as happy as that would probably make some people. I don't have any more squawks. We have a ton of banana coins. We're just gonna hurry up and buy something. I have plans for those coins. Okay, good. We're gonna do that then. I definitely don't need this many, but it's very fun to just buy a ton. Alright, 12. There we go. Do you think we can make it now? Nope, I gotta do this one again. As always, we're just gonna speed through this thing once he starts squawking. We know to keep on the lookout. Now watch, it's gonna be like at the very, very beginning of the level. Why is Cranky making DK pay for that? They aren't related? Or aren't they related? Yes, they are related, but see, the thing that makes families special is not that they get handouts. It's that they expect their family members to pay their fair share, so that in doing so, they can go out and get them or themselves things with that money. It is a necessity to pay your elders, because we don't know what type of... Nope, nothing there. We don't know what type of retirement Cranky's collecting. We know nothing. So perhaps the real mission of Donkey Kong is to get outside and find some money and take it, and then use that money to pay for Cranky's bills. That he's not on the lookout for bananas, he's on the lookout for money. Oh, you know what I probably have to do? Kill these little dudes. Yep. Makes a lot of sense. I don't think DKN has good social security benefits. I would assume not. I mean, let's face it, the Kremlings probably control most of the money flow, and Donkey Kong did not make good friends with the Kremling crew. And then the Tikis came and took over, and it's now their regime that controls the island. And again, Donkey Kong did not make them happy. Now, they did take control of all of the residents with mind control, and force them to then steal from our Kong family. But what else are they supposed to do? You have a rebellious family that's just kind of living on the island, doing their own thing, you know, killing as they wish. Maybe that's all the Tiki Tongs could do. They were sent in to make sure that the Kong crime family paid their fair share. And the try to making conditions right for rebellion. I mean, yes, but also, I mean, you have a gangster monkey colony that just does as they please. They kill as they wish, they take bananas that aren't theirs, and for what? To hoard them all in their basement? Those bananas could be used for food for the other animals. It is selfish. And Diddy Kong, he's just using peanuts for his little peanut guns. He gives no regard to the elephants, no regard to any of the animals that live there. They wear clothes, which clearly is meant to show that they believe they are above the other animals living on DK Island. They destroy homes. I'm telling you, the Kongs are not the heroes of this story. Disrespecting the dead, that's another one we can add to the list. I mean, look, I'm just pounding on this dead animal's skull. That could be somebody's child. And look at this. These heads, they're not doing me any harm. And what am I gonna do to them? I'm gonna jump on them, because that's how evil I am. I messed up. Tiki tribe is mayhaps not mind controlling, but freeing the island resident minds from the Kongs. There you go. That's something that I didn't even think about. Maybe the Tiki Tongs, the Tiki Tak tribe, whatever you want to call them, they're helping out the residents. They're saying, liberate yourselves, free yourselves from this Kong family, this crime family. Take back your bananas, take back your island. They've labeled it DK Island when all of the rest of you live here. How selfish are they? This is starting to make a lot more sense. I mean, I'm just killing children right now, right in front of the parents. They got what was coming to them. Honestly, probably. They probably kidnapped the Kremlings underground. And, I mean, look, they kidnapped princesses and 13-year-old children by enticing them with their charm and their musical talents, right? That's not a healthy relationship. Yes, K. Rool. It's rather unfortunate, actually, because K. Rool does present as a pretty awful leader. So you know that's not the greatest thing in the world, but yeah, there's really no defending K. Rool. Honestly, he treats his workers and his royal subjects like scum, and thinks only for himself. Well, this isn't good. No! I have to die now. I was so close. I've become one with the fossilized. Oh wow, we're all the way back at the beginning. I went a little too early. Oh, for crying out loud. Yes, I already did the final boss. If you are interested in checking that out, it is posted on my YouTube page. I might have labeled it boss. I also might have forgotten to do that, and it's Donkey Kong Country Returns Day 4. But yeah, if you want to check out the final boss and the ending to the main story of Donkey Kong Country Returns, again, that's on my YouTube page. I'll start labeling things better soon, because I want to work on the titles a bit, but it'll show the cutscenes and anything that you might have missed that you kind of want to take a look at. gotta wait for Dixie Kong here. Apparently that hurts me. Okay, is there like something I'm missing down? Nope, there's not something I'm missing. Make Mr. Beast style thumbnails. I'm gonna be completely honest again here. I don't know what those thumbnails would look like. I'm not that current in YouTube stuff right now, so I don't actually think I've ever seen a Mr. Beast video, which is something I need to change because I know he's very, very popular. But yeah, I don't know what that thumbnail would look like. You don't watch him either? Okay, that's fair. So I just need to look up the thumbnail then. Okay, definitely gonna need this. Well, I dropped it. I don't like this. I'm stuck. Alright, let's just see what the... Okay, that's what the barrel is for. Is there another barrel anywhere that I could use? No. Okay, this is a die situation here. Because we need that barrel. Alright, that's the fourth one. We need one more. Did I already check it? I already checked on that, yeah. My nose is itchy. Well, I messed that up. I also messed that up, holy cow. I should have roll jumped, I thought I could make that. But, hey, we have the puzzle piece now, which is what we needed in the first place. So we just got to get back to that spot without dying. I think the cons have been killing off dinosaurs, and the only ones left are at Fossil Falls. Yoshi's a different species, possibly safe from the Kong's reach. It's possible. It is very possible. I don't know... Okay, here's the thing that I don't know about, right? Because... So, the Mario and Donkey Kong timelines can get a little freaky, actually. Like, I know we've talked about the Donkey Kong ones before, but like Mario, for example. The ending of Mario Galaxy... I mean, again, major spoilers ahead. So if you have not played Mario Galaxy, please let me know before I continue so that I can refrain from spoiling anything. You have. Okay, so then you would know... My gosh, this is awful. You would know then that at the end of Mario Galaxy, a new universe basically is created because they all die. I'm pretty sure that's how that ending goes. That it's the new universe and basically a new Mushroom Kingdom and a new storyline, to be able to save the universe, I guess. So the question is then, is the Odyssey timeline the Mario Galaxy timeline? Because if so, I don't even know if the Kongs are there. We know that a version of the Kongs are there because it's New Donk City, right? So that's that version of Donkey Kong. But is this Donkey Kong in the world that died? I don't know. This is not going well, by the way. Mario did World 3 is crazy. Yeah, I would agree with that. There's... Nintendo's timelines, man, are just wonky. Okay, let's try this again. Dang it! How am I supposed to do this? Don't need Super Kong's help. Maybe I do. Honestly, it's probably good that we started late last time and we could only make it through the Kong levels, because I don't know if we're gonna make it through this in just 2 hours. Ooh, okay, we got there. How many stages left after this one? There's 3. There's 2 of the 3DS levels left, and then there's 1 that's the final level that was the original level that you unlock after getting all of the Kong stages done. So, which has always kind of been the bane of my existence. I don't do well at that level, ever. But ears open, today's gonna be different, I guess. Robo Factory is not too bad. If this is the level I think it is, this one is not too bad. Robos are cool. Okay, yes, this is the level that I was thinking of. So basically, we just have to stay alive in this level, which is already proving to be quite difficult. Oh, here we go. No! I didn't even see him down there. That's fine. Again? There's 9? I did not think there were 9. Guess I should probably be looking a little harder for these. I thought that the puzzle pieces were just after you complete each section of the robot. Apparently I was wrong. Getting the puzzle pieces basically just unlocks art gallery stuff. It's not really... It's not really that great of a prize. Like, you get to see some cool artwork, I guess, fine. But, it's not anything like you unlock any extra levels like the Kong letters. It's just, hey, you did this thing, good job, have fun looking at pictures. So... Well, that was fun. Arms. Okay, so there's another piece. Oh, right. This is a precarious little situation. I think that makes, what, 5 puzzle pieces? Oh no, that made 6, so we're at 7. Okay. We're almost done with the puzzle pieces. Hope I didn't need all those. Ow. Yikes. It was a worthy sacrifice to our Dixie Kong. It was needed. Now, where is the last one? We found it. Robo DK. Not gonna lie, this kind of looks like a spaceport or something. Maybe the beginnings of one. If only he were blue. Alrighty. Here we are. Get ready for the last 3DS exclusive level. Lava Wheel Volcano. Don't want to do it. I really don't. I remember this level. I don't like this level. Can't remember if there's anything on the wheel. I'm just gonna stay here for a second. I don't see anything. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep going because I don't think there's, especially when there's a puzzle piece right there, there wouldn't be another one on that wheel. This level definitely tests your Donkey Kong skills. It's a fun level, but it is definitely tough to get all of the puzzle pieces specifically. The regular level, again, if you're just going through it, it's fine. But yeah, if you're trying to get all the puzzle pieces and all the stuff, it's tough. See, now the problem is I don't have Dixie Kong anymore. Oh, there she is. Okay, phew. Okay, that one we got the timing right. Okay, back to it. This is gonna be fun. We got the puzzle piece. That's what's important. I thought I made that jump. What was important in life with puzzle pieces? Yes. Money? Eh. Fame? Boo. Love? Disgusting. Okay, that sucked. What really matters is puzzle pieces. Okay, let's go a little faster this time. Money and banana is also very important, yes. As we've learned, Donkey Kong cares very much about his money and his power, and of course, banana. Those are the most important things to him. Honestly, like we've seen, he does not seem to care about anything else, like other animals' well-being, as long as he gets what he believes is his, which is money, power, and of course, banana. Do I need to get all these? I don't think so. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, that's what I need. Oy. I remember this part. He was only using Pauline to find the bananium. You're right. Alright, I need one more puzzle piece. Ha, I chose the right side. Oh boy. He didn't even stay at the end of the game to help Pauline sing. A lot of spoilers happening in the chat. Disclaimer. If you haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza, don't watch this video, I guess. I'll put it in the description. We'll be fine. Okay, so the animation that just happened there, that's what usually that's what happened in the Wii version once you ate some of the drug banana. He just kind of teleports to this whatever this is, and starts doing stuff, I guess. If you do remember the music from anywhere, this is a medley of Donkey Kong Jr. Okay, what did I get from this? A banana coin? Rip DK Jr.? Yeah, DK Jr. was kind of left behind. But it's okay. He gets some recognition here. We're doing pretty well so far. This is... especially without any help from Dixie or Diddy. Ah, poop. There we go. Should I click start? It plays a short little track. Yes. Did that little track make it in this game somewhere? No, I haven't at least found it. Dang it, I missed. Oh wait, I can grab it there. I haven't found it. I know that because it was like the bump 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 ba ba dum ba, which was actually a really nice little intro to the game. I don't know, because I kind of think that it's just a sample of like the main theme, kind of. But I don't know. I'd have to look that one up. I always miss that jump. Yeah, that's the sucky thing about this level. No checkpoints. They stuck it in one of the new areas? Okay. Yeah, I haven't found it in this version yet. It's not to say that it's not there. Okay, we're just gonna kind of go, because I know that we have 3 out of 5 puzzle pieces, and we can find... I'm pretty sure that we've covered kind of all of our bases up until the cherry bomb area, so we can kind of just go. Although I'm gonna snag a couple bananas. Okay, back up to 2 hearts. I need these. I forgot about those bananas. I don't even remember if those are for a puzzle piece or not, so I have to get them. That didn't hit me. Oh, come on. There isn't any, like, puzzle piece or anything right now. Okay, I don't need to worry about all those bananas. I hate it. I'm just gonna go past it. No checkpoints does really suck, especially for this. Like, the hardest level probably in the game, and they decide, hey, you know what? No checkpoints for you. The cherry thing specifically sucks because of the rate that that thing is moving. I was supposed to have either Diddy or Dixie for this too, and because I lost them in the volcano, I don't get any help. It's just Donkey Kong, which makes this significantly harder. Yeah, I should have... As you might be able to tell, I'm a little annoyed at this point. Come on. Platforming can definitely do that to you. Like, I don't know if I should go for those bananas or not. It feels like a prime place for... Why did I jump? Okay, I need to focus and not be so hasty. I usually make that jump. We'll get there. Don't worry. Oh my god. This is the real final boss of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Gotta adjust the headset here. Why? I rolled. Okay. See, and the stupid thing is, I can't restart the level. Because if I do, one, I have to find a place to go and get Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong. And the second thing, I would lose all of my puzzle pieces that I've got in this level so far. So that's fun. Sometimes the input just doesn't input, and that makes us sad. Unfortunately, there will be no Mario Karting tonight. This is taking a significant amount of time longer than I thought it would. Okay. Stay, get some bananas. Alright. It's worth it. I'm getting Diddy Kong, and we are going to crush this thing. I do know where the previous puzzle pieces are. That's the nice thing. There, we got the right timings down. Ah, I messed that part up. I do need to do this since I have Diddy Kong. Okay. Now that we have our friend Diddy Kong, we can go back. I just need to make sure not to lose him. You know what? No, I have Squawks. I have Squawks already. I don't need to buy more. We're gonna use Squawks, and we're gonna see if he starts squawking at that stupid cherry part. And if he doesn't, we're gonna throw our controller. Okay. Oh, right. I'm like, where did I miss one already? I forgot that it didn't keep him, so he's just gonna squawk at all of these. That's okay, though. Right, it's here. Cannot lose Diddy Kong. If anything, he makes parts of this slightly harder because I know I can't die, or else I lose him. Okay, there's no puzzle piece in there. Oh right, it's the banana, it's not the blueberry. Okay, the bird is getting slightly annoying. He's not squawking. He is squawking once we get over there. Honestly, I'm fine with the loss of Diddy Kong at this point, because I basically only needed him if I needed to get bananas from the cherry bombs bit. That was it, and I didn't need to, so... Okay, I do need to stay alive, however. I didn't stay alive. Okay, but we have Squawks now, which honestly makes me feel a whole lot better. Because I don't have to guess about where the puzzle pieces are anymore. Specifically, I don't have to waste my time with that cherry bomb bit. I can just do the platforming for it. It's going to be tougher without Diddy Kong, but I should be able to do it with just Donkey. I meant to blow. Alright. We got a nice little balloon present. I can, but why would I? That's the real question. Like, they're not really bothering me after I leave. I can just kind of leave, and they won't follow. But I can blow them up with bombs, and that's the real joy. Okay, got through that. Okay, and then we're just gonna hop through this. Oh. Okay, heart, yes, good. Needed that. Let's get it out of here. And go. Oh. There you have it. Finally. We did it. Donkey Kong Country Returns beat, again, all puzzle pieces, all Kong letters for the base game. We are not doing mirror mode for this playthrough. Yes, that I just collected is the mirror mode unlock, so you do all the levels backwards. And it's basically just hard mode. You can't receive any help from Diddy or Dixie, which is... This is the first time I'm seeing this message when they've added Dixie into it. So yeah, this is... And he has one less heart, so it's hard mode for Donkey Kong Country Returns. But we're not going to do that, because I like joy. So, that is it. Yeah, that's it. We are done with Donkey Kong Country Returns, and now we only have one more game left in the Donkey Kong Country series, which is our last game being Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. That's it. And then we're going to be moving on to different games, different series, different things. Which is very, very nice, because currently my YouTube page is just Donkey Kong. That's it. You look up my YouTube page on the internet, all that comes up is Donkey Kong content. That's it. That's all anybody thinks that I do right now. Which doesn't really yield a lot of views or new people interacting with the page. Which is probably why I shouldn't have started with this, but, you know, it happens. So, that's it. We're doing Tropical Freeze. We're going to be starting that on Thursday. And I don't remember how many islands there are in that game. I think it's 6. So we should be able to get through that one in 3 to 4 days. Maybe. As long as everything kind of works out the way that I'm planning and the way that I kind of remember it. And then that'll be it. And of course, we had Waddles. Will you do new funky mode? I could. So I have some time. We're gonna go into the new game. You can look at all of my games that I have. There's things with funky mode, so I'm not really sure. There have been a couple of things that I've kind of been debating on doing. So if I select new game, funky mode is extra help. So it's basically, if I remember it correctly, let's actually just, will it tell me? No, it won't. If I remember, oh wait, details. There we go. Funky Kong is playable and other Kongs have an extra heart, so items cost less and some are more effective. You can take up to 5 items into a level and set your items in the middle of a level. Any Kong letters you collect are saved, so it's kind of like puzzle pieces, even if you haven't collected them all. And then Funky Kong has some really weird mechanics with him. He can hover, he can jump on things, like he's basically just this invincible, insane Kong. So that's one option. I just have a really fun playthrough, we just go through it with Funky Kong, and that's what we do. Option number 2 is we play the game like regular. That I start a new game with Donkey Kong, and we go through it with Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and Cranky Kong on our back, and we just play it like that. And then there's secret option 3, which is I go through and I do the hard mode on this game 1 over here that I have complete. And that would be, I go through all of the levels, hard mode, it would just be Donkey Kong with 1 heart. And Waddles, you have a very nice place in this, and anybody else that ends up watching this video and hearing me talk about what we're doing next can also vote if they choose. What would you like to see? Would you like to see funky mode? Would you like to see hard mode? Or would you like to see original mode for the game? Again, this is the last Donkey Kong Country game that we have, so your input is greatly, greatly valued. And of course, we will start that new mode on Thursday, so voting will end then. But yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments or in the chat. Low-key funky mode would be kind of cool and give you a nice fun time. Okay, so that is the first vote. First vote is for funky mode. Probably what we're going to be doing, because I honestly don't see a lot of other votes being cast. So here, we'll get some nice background music for the outro here. So thank you for tuning in. Poll the Reckless Reds. I should do that. I don't know how to create a poll in Discord, but I will do that. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Okay, but with that, Donkey Kong Country Returns, the HD version, is finished. Thank you for tuning in. Again, if you've missed any of the content that we've done from the start of our Donkey Kong Country run, you can go back and watch those videos. They are posted on my YouTube channel. It's just the live versions of each, but I will be going through at some point and making videos that showcase where all the puzzle pieces, where all the Kong letters are, where all of the collectibles are for each of the games. It's going to take a while to get to those videos because I do want to get through a lot of streams and kind of get more of a setup before I do that. But that is something as well to look forward to in the future if you liked the Donkey Kong Country series. One more game to go. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Your support is very, very much appreciated. And I will see you all next time on Thursday.